This is a Tallahassee update from the Florida Retail Federation.
Welcome to the Florida Retail Federation on the last, did you hear me say last, day of the 2010 legislative session. It's about noon, a little before noon on Friday right this minute, and I think this session will be over around 3 or 3:30 this afternoon. Maybe I'm being a little optimistic, but that's when the budget has to sit before it's signed or before it's passed, and I really think they'll be finished and sine die pretty quickly after that occurs. An unusual occurrence for us. We're used to staying over at the Capitol till dark 30 on the last day, almost up to midnight many times. So this will be a pleasant event. We're looking forward to that. I wanted to bring you up to date on just a couple of issues. We'll do a full wrap-up next week. Tell you about all the issues that I know that you care very deeply about. I think, as you know, we had a great session. It's going to go down in history as one of our best, as a matter of fact. So we're very pleased, and we're going to love to report all of those very positive things to you next week. This week we've had a couple of good things happen as well. As many of you know, the back-to-school sales tax holiday bill passed finally out of the Senate, and so it's on its way to the governor. In addition to that, the recycling bill that we have worked so hard to massage and change and make sure there's nothing bad in there for our retail members is finally passed and in really good shape. There's a couple of things that you'll want to know about, but in general they will not harm you, and we have plenty of time to deal with some of the reporting issues that are in that bill. The jobs bill passed this morning out of the House. And so it too is on its way to the governor, and there are some interesting things in there that you may be able to take advantage of as we move forward. There are a couple of little sticky wicket things. You know, in the last 2 or 3 days we start playing defense, looking out for amendments that could harm us. The two still remaining are the bank card bill, which has some debit card language that we do not like and have been working for the last week to defeat. It's still in play. We may lose that one, but we won't lose it without a fight, and we'll be there till the very end, and if we do, we'll be back next year to change that language. And secondly, there's a little gun bill amendment that's still in play, and basically what it would do is change the law that passed a couple of years ago to where it would not just be your employees who would be allowed to bring guns in your parking lots, but anyone. So we're hoping to bucket that one up so that it does not get on the floor, but it too is one of those bills that you have to be very careful about. Now we'll be watching, starting Monday, the governor, because all of those bills that passed that he has not signed, that passed earlier, will be landing on his desk. And so we'll shift our focus from the legislature to the executive branch. We'll be writing letters, we'll be talking to the governor's staff about bills that are important to us that we certainly want him to sign. We may be talking to him about some we don't like and we'd like for him to veto. So we'll be focusing on that for the next 2 or 3 weeks. Speaking of the governor, I'm sure all of you have been watching as he made historic events last night with his decision to withdraw from the Republican primary and run as a non-affiliated. That's going to be very interesting to watch. Who knows how that's going to develop? But I can tell you it is historic, and the state of Florida is in for a wild ride as it comes about. So we'll talk more about that as time goes past. We'll certainly talk about that in our upcoming board meeting in June. So that's it for this week. Again, we'll have a full report next week on the entire session. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to call us. We'll see you next week.